All right, there we go. James just got through busting him. James went in and slammed that ball, baby. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Westbrook driving in, slam! Westbrook came off that roof, coming down there, come off that roof, Westbrook, come off that roof, baby. You know what I'm saying? Oh, James Harden, man, James Harden, here he is, James Harden. James Harden put to the side, up, all net, James Harden, step back, trade, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, here we go, Westbrook to the hole. Westbrook, pass. Westbrook behind the back pass. Ooh, my goodness, how mercy. Here we go. James Harden. Big man. Pass it up. Here we go. All right now. Oh, man, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Westbrook on the fast break. Westbrook on the fast break. Up and down. Flying deep. Westbrook hit with a 1-2. Slam it in there, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Westbrook put it down. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. James Harden, step back jumper. Wow. In your face, disgrace. Oh, you can't touch James Harden, baby. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Oh, James Harden is cold. Westbrook, make that move to the hole. Westbrook up the middle. Slam to the jam. Jibbity jam. Here we go. There you go, baby. James Harden, look what James Harden. Here we go, James Harden. Josh Harden. To the hole. Slam it in your face. Oh, my God. Put that frown on them, James. Put that frown on their face that I'm talking about. Make them cry. Disgrace, baby. Come on now. All right, here we go. Westbrook. Oh, super duper pass. Oh, my goodness. That's what we're talking about, baby. Yeah, we bring it home. Yeah, y'all, we bring it home. Baby. Harden, deep trade. Oh, my goodness. You know what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. James Harden is cold. Westbrook, man, they teamed up, went to Houston. That's really what happened. They teamed up, went to Houston, man. I mean, they teamed up, got together, went, see what I'm saying? Westbrook, it took a while for him to leave, Oklahoma, but they teamed up in Houston. Now they on the same squad and they bringing it. You're not going to be able to stop them. They bringing it, and it is no doubt about it. They are maxed out. James Harden and Westbrook have joined together, and they are teams. That is what I'm talking about. I mean, they are, man, immaculate. They are spectacular. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Here it is, Okay, this is how it all started, though, because the reason why is James Harden, he went to, James Harden, Westbrook, KD, joined up in Oklahoma, and they ain't working in Oklahoma. But it didn't work out. It didn't work out like it was planned. So, James Harden, he left and went to Houston. And he left and went to Houston. KD left, went to Golden State. And Westbrook, he stayed in Oklahoma. He stayed in Oklahoma. And, he was in Oklahoma, and he done everything he can. I mean, I think he won a season MVP and, passing, and, everything like that. I mean, the dude just, he's slamming and, doing everything he can down in Oklahoma. And, he just like, they still couldn't get over the top. They couldn't really, I don't think they even made it to the playoffs. I mean, they was tried, but they couldn't. I mean, they just could not overcome. Westbrook was not, by itself, he wasn't just a one-man team. He tried, but it just didn't work out for him. So what happened, Houston tried with Chris Paul and James Harden. They wasn't getting anywhere. So what happened was Houston sent Chris Paul to Oklahoma, and Oklahoma sent Westbrook to Houston. You see what I'm saying? And, they probably, as they were leaving the airport, I'm sure they probably passed one another. What's going on, Chris Paul? What's going on, Westbrook? I mean, man, where you going? Oh, I'm going to, Westbrook. I'm going to Houston. And Chris Paul, like, Westbrook, and Westbrook, like, Chris Paul, where you going? I'm going to Oklahoma. So they, they switched over right there in the airport. And I'm sure they shook hands and everything like that. What's going on, partner? Peace out. I got to get out. See what I'm saying? So this is what happened. So, I mean, so what happened was, Westbrook, as he was catching this plane, he said, well, let me do it. I'm going to go ahead and make a call. I'm going to go ahead and make a call. I'm going to go ahead and make a call to, Houston.
And Westbrook I'm sure on his private jet, hopped out, boom, headed on out. He headed out to, and he said, let me call D'Antoni. So, Westbrook, he made the phone call. What's going on? What's going on, D'Antoni? D'Antoni, what's up, Westbrook? And Westbrook like, what's up, D'Antoni, baby? And D'Antoni like, what's up, Westbrook? D'Antoni, I'm saying, I'm sure they holler each other, what's up? D'Antoni hanging out with him, bro. D'Antoni like, what's up, Westbrook? On your way to Houston, baby. That's what I'm saying. So, they're all, getting excited and stuff like that. Westbrook heading down there. And Westbrook like, hey, man, where's James Harden, baby? And James Harden, where's James Harden? And D'Antoni like, well, Westbrook, don't worry about trying to contact James Harden right now. I'm sure he's tied down, but, holler at him later, you know what I mean? James Harden heard about Westbrook coming to Houston. So, this is really what happened. He heard about James Harden. He heard about Westbrook coming to Houston. And James Harden, he wasn't too excited about it. Believe it or not, he wasn't too excited about it. James Harden kind of like bothered, because he knew what happened in Oklahoma. James Harden already figured it out, He's not going to be getting the ball as much. James Harden throwing hissy fits and temper tantrums, throwing his socks across the room, with an attitude through the house, slamming doors and stuff like that. James Harden knew what was happening. He wasn't going to be getting the ball as much anymore. Westbrook coming to town, So, but, they kind of ran into each other, in practice and stuff like that. They ran into each other and stuff, and so, it's a thing, so, when Westbrook saw James Harden, he was excited. James Harden, baby, what's up, homie? What's up? And James Harden, what's going on, man? And Westbrook, he mentally called a meeting. He said, look here, man, we need to meet. And, man, we need to meet and stuff. So he said, well, and so he said, man, we need to meet. So they ran to a meeting in the meeting room and stuff like that. And James Harden like, what's up, James Harden? What's up, James Harden? Oh, man, it's all good. James Harden didn't want to cause any trouble. And James Harden like, oh, man, what's going on, man? He said, look here, man. And Westbrook told James Harden, look here, baby, this is what's going to happen. Do you remember what happened in Oklahoma? How he was on the same squad. Do you remember that? And James Harden like, yeah, I remember. And James Harden was having flashbacks and stuff like that. He was having flashbacks. And stuff like that. What's going on? And James Harden was having flashbacks and stuff like, because, what ran through James Harden's mind was the fact that he never got the ball. You know what I'm saying? And James Harden had been practicing hard with his crossover, his trades and stuff like that. And every time Westbrook go through the hole, this would go through, James Harden would go through James Harden's mind was this right here. He'll see Westbrook flying through the hole, and James Harden be like, ball, I'm wide open, Westbrook. And Westbrook will look at James Harden and say, put your hands down, and bah. And so, things run through his mind, right? So this is the thing right here. So, so in a meeting, James Harden be sitting there, and Westbrook like, this is what's going to happen. Don't worry about it, man. I don't worry about it. Look here, man, we're going to be on the same squad, and we're going to do the same thing we did in Oklahoma. James Harden didn't want to cause any confrontation, because James Harden been having a good time in Houston. Westbrook ain't been there, and James Harden had the ball the whole time. He knocking down trades, doing crossover. Now Westbrook, and Westbrook hollered, hey, man, we can do the same thing, Westbrook. And James Harden like, all right, man, look here, man, whatever you say. So, So, they came out of the meeting. James Harden didn't want to, he didn't want to get Westbrook upset. Westbrook just now showed up to Houston. He didn't want to cause any confrontation. He like, man, okay, man, look here, let's blow it off. Okay, so, so what happened was, they left out of the meeting room and stuff like that. Westbrook, everybody, what's going on, Westbrook? Westbrook like, hold up, man, I want to meet with D'Antoni and James Harden. So, Westbrook, he calling meetings and stuff like that. He's calling meetings. And he said, look at D'Antoni, look, I got my plays that I had in Oklahoma. I mean, I got my plays that I had in Oklahoma, right? And so, he said, well, look here, man, I got my plays all lined out and everything, and this is what we're going to do. I got my plays. And, Dan told me he didn't want to go across Westbrook. Westbrook was aggressive, you see what I'm saying? And, and James Harden stood there looking at him like, okay, because James Harden, James know what happened in Oklahoma. That in Oklahoma they had one play for James Harden and one play for KD, and we had 5 for Westbrook. So this is what happened. You see what I'm saying? This is what happened. You see what I'm saying? So Westbrook like, look here, man. D'Antoni, look at him. We're gonna be running these plays. D'Antoni, like, man, I already got. And Westbrook like, hold on, look here, man. Look here. And so look here. I got my plays. And D'Antoni, okay, Westbrook, go ahead on. And so when the game started and stuff like that, D'Antoni kind of figured it out. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Because he realized that James Harden was never going to get the ball, and Westbrook going to be running all the plays. You see what I'm saying? So D'Antoni said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is, every time James Harden in the game, Westbrook, you're going to be on the bench, and every time, you out there, I'm going to have, Harden on the bench. And Harden like, okay. Harden agreed to it real quick. Harden like, okay, man, that sounds great. But Westbrook didn't play that mess. Westbrook like, hold on just 1 second. You ain't put me on the bench when James Harden out there. Oh, yeah, that ain't even happening. You see what I'm saying? D'Antoni tried to raise his voice. Westbrook said, hold on just 1 minute. I need to be in the game. I need TV time. And D'Antoni didn't want to cross it. Because, you got to start like Westbrook. He wants the ball. And then D'Antoni, he backed off. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, 1 second. Okay, D'Antoni said, okay. All right, this is what we're going to do. And so, hold on just 1 second, okay. So Westbrook like, okay, man. Westbrook, Westbrook, he was in L.A. He came from L.A., man. L.A., man, Tupac, hey, L.A. Rocket, baby. L.A., California, he went to college there in L.A., he attended to University of California. It was like, Westbrook, man, you're tough. You see what I'm saying? Oakland, and James Harden, he was down there in the desert over there at Arizona State. You see what I'm saying? And then when, if you notice that, Westbrook, he left and came to Houston in July 19th, in July 2019. So, when it's kind of crazy, right? So, you got your high pointers, and Westbrook had his time because James Harden had his time because he came to California. He came to Houston in 2012 and 13. But Westbrook said, hold on, James, you had your time, baby. You see what I'm saying? It's my time. And Westbrook, he always loved to shine. You see, Westbrook got to shine. He got to have his shine time. You see what I'm saying? Westbrook got to shine. So Westbrook like, hold on, D'Antoni, look here, man. I need to be in the game. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to be helping James Harden now. And James Harden knew he wasn't going to be getting no help because Westbrook going to have the ball the whole time. So James Harden knew his time was up when Westbrook showed up. He knew his time was up. He's like, and so, this is the thing. This is the way it was, right? So, D'Antoni had the game plan. But Westbrook, after the game, Westbrook called everybody in the meeting. He called everybody in the meeting. Now, look here. This is what's going to happen. Look here, y'all messing up. And the reason why we're not winning by much is because, there's a problem here. We could win by a lot more. See what I'm saying? But this is what not happened with everybody. D'Antoni didn't even give a speech. He told D'Antoni to sit down. This is going to be, D'Antoni, he kind of like, D'Antoni standing over there. Westbrook just took over everything. Look here, this is what's going to happen. Who's going to have the ball? Me and James Harden. And James Harden, he said, James Harden, this is what you do. This is how we're going to run this game. This is how we're going to run the play. This is how we're going to run the plays in the game. Westbrook said, look, this is what's going to happen. All right, now I'm going to pass the ball to James Harden. Now, James Harden, when you get the ball, you pass it right back to me, and I'm going to go in and slam it. And James Harden, okay. Play 2. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pass the ball to James Harden. James Harden go pass it back to me, and I'm going to shoot it. Pay 3. All right. I'm going to pass it to James Harden. James Harden going to pass it back to me. I'm going to go for an alley-oop dunk. Play 3. Just whatever we're taking, it's what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to pass the ball back to James Harden. James Harden going to pass it back to me. I'm going for a layup, okay? Everybody got that. Everybody got that. I'll let you later. Peace out, baby. All right now.